Hello everyone, good morning. Well, today I'm back with tip number 5 to speak English soon. That is self practice or talk to yourself. So, when you say talk to yourself, you need lots and lots of time, or you need to have interest, or you need to be self motivated. So, what is the benefit of talking to yourself? So, when you start talking, where you start preparing the language. Self practice is one of the most important tool to learn any foreign language. I mean to say, when you want to talk to others, especially in foreign languages, you need to do lots of practice. So when you start talking to yourself, you start composing the sentence in small phrases. So when you get that kind of situation, you automatically you start talking without any hassle. Practice makes a man perfect. So when you practice more, it becomes more comfortable for you to speak any foreign languages. Especially now, as I'm talking about English, now English is a foreign language. The more you practice, it becomes more comfortable. That way you can do that. And why do I say that? It's just nothing but to get familiarized with your English. So next question is, how do we practice? There are lots of opportunities. First, let's start from home. So when you practice from home, you have different situations coming around. Choose a situation that's happening in your daily life. Or like it could be about your family members, or about your hobbies, or about your school days, anything. Start forming small sentences. Especially when you are at home alone. Stand in front of mirror and start talking. And choose some basic body language while talking. I would say the best way to practice is like record your performance when you're doing some practice. Mirror, you cannot evaluate. So rather, when you record your performance, you can rewind it and check it out where you need to change, how you need to change, what to be changed here, and why should be changed. It gives you a better picture about yourself. And number 2 is that suppose if you're traveling by to a place by bus or train, and you come across a lovely place, again talk to yourself. Don't think about what they're going to say. If you think in that way, make a note of all the small sentences what you want to frame. Make a note of it, and probably you can find a place where you can talk. Talking to yourself is really important. Is that nothing but you're just keeping your mind busy in forming sentences. And next one I can tell you is like when you are, especially if you are in the kitchen, for ladies, when you're in the kitchen, if you really have an interest to talk more in English, again, so whatever your recipes you do it, see that you're trying to teach someone, just imagine that you are going to teach this, and check out how you, even a simple juice or simple tea, what you do it, try to check it out, how can I teach this one to someone. Self practice, max to max, the ultimate goal is that you need to maximize or you need to increase the amount of speaking every day. And another, in daily life, you may come across situations where you haven't experienced before about this. At that time, you can, when you see the situation, and you can think about like how did you, what do you want to say in this particular situation, if you want to say something. And maybe after one day or the other, you may come across the same situation. You may not struggle to give some advice or opinions because you've already come across the situation, and this will help you to speak a little more faster. Last but not the least is that before going to bed, summarize your whole day, how it was and what you had done and what you didn't do it. Summarize it, and later you can also plan what you want to do it tomorrow. Everything should be in English. The more and more you start thinking in English, your communication in English becomes more easier. As I told you last time, you need to think in English. So how can you think in English? People always say that I don't get environment, I don't get people around me talk. So you cannot go to people who speak English. We have to create ourselves. Sometimes we have to improve ourselves. So today's tip is all about talk to yourself. You have to find the situations how you can utilize the best time. Never think that he or she or they may come and speak to you. Never. All are busy in their own life. In that case, if you want to improve, you need to come forward, create situations just about your daily life. Suppose you're planting a rose plant. Just see what sentence you can do it. Small, as really learn phrases, and pay less attention to grammar. Get the ease of speaking. and that way your communication in English becomes more easier. So you need to speak English just like the way you talk your mother tongue. I don't think you're taking any effort to speak your mother tongue. The same practice, try to get this talking in English by yourself. There are lots of situations every day. Anything, even if you are talking to your neighbor, when you come, especially when you talk to school kids and you see how well they talk, try talking to them. Initiate the conversation. Do not feel shy. Nobody's going to judge you right or wrong. It's all your self-practice. The more and more time you invest in your self-practice, I'm sure your communication becomes more easier. So I would like to wind up by saying that the tip for today is self-practice. Try doing this and come back to me if you have anything more to add up. You can give your comments in below my video. Well, thank you. It's your Anuraadha Shree, your career communication coach. See you next week. Until then, bye-bye.